Welcome back. Got a lot to cover today. A lot of news has actually come forth from today, so we kind of got to cover it. We have a mealy hen back anyway, so we'll start off with that. We do have this little mealy hen that's made it back, which is really good. I was hoping at least one of the mealy hens made it back, and this one did. So we will look at pairing her up at some point. Like I said, we've got a bit to cover today because I don't know what's happened, but it's just been one of those days, super busy, lots of things happening, lots of little updates and whatnot as well. So that little mealy hen, she came back, when did she come back? Actually in the morning yesterday, I think. So that was pretty good. I have to double check. Actually, no, it might have been last night. She come on just before night. The other ones are in the morning. So we managed to get 3 back, which is not ideal, but it was a tough race and it was quite a fair way. And had some really bad news today as well. So we got update on our little special hen. So one of my birds were reported. My little special hen, the one that's paired up to me, we did send her on the race. These two here we sent on the race and they come back as well. But that little special hen got reported, and she actually got hit by a car. So someone found her on the side of the road. So I don't know what happened. She did make it about halfway back. So she was found, I think, in Dongra somewhere. And she did kind of make it halfway back, which was, yeah, kind of good. I was expecting at least to get her back today or whatever. But, you know, that's closed out now. And our little special hen is not here anymore. So that is part of the game. So, yeah, that's what happened. We're still missing a few more. So we've got, well, basically 4 are accounted for. We've got 3 back. There's still 4 missing. So we've still got hope as well. So basically that is that race closed off and that chapter is shut. Anyway, we'll move on. So what else I did today as well is I set up this little section here to start weaning out some little young birds. And we've got our little fella over here. We've got a few more to come. But he is in this section here, and I'm going to start on these guys pretty early. I was hoping to get him in the little viewing box today, but I thought I might give him a few days in here by himself, just to get used to it. And then we will look at starting to get him in the trap training and just really getting him on the ball. Like this year, we're going to get these birds out as soon as possible. So he will be out in that box very soon. So hopefully sometime this week, maybe on the weekend, which will be another 3 or 4 days time, we'll get this little guy probably trap training, or at least just get him in the viewing box as well, because hopefully we'll get all the other ones in here as well, which is cool. So that's our first one. He's a pretty cool little fella. Not a bad little bird, that one. He's going to be pretty strong. He's got that red Vanderbilt in him. So that's another thing we did today, set this section up. We'll continue on. We've got a fair bit more to cover. So these guys, I let them all out for probably about 45-minute fly this morning, which is really good. You will see that little Storm's up here at the moment. I had to separate her from the cock she was with for the time being, because I had him over here and he's just becoming a real problem. So I think that hen is just trying to lay an egg actually as well. This one over here, she might be laying an egg. So she was in here, little Storm with the big blue bar Vanderbilt. I've been trying for the last 3 or 4 days to integrate him like really well. We've been trying a bit before then, but he almost smashed those eggs, and he almost smashed these ones today as well, several occasions. So what I've done is I've separated him. That's actually not their egg in there. I just took one of the barless hens out, put it in under here to see if they'd sit on it, because they smashed their one. So what I've done is I've split him up, and I might pair him up in one of the boxes over here away from everyone, because we had troubles with him last year, if you remember, in the little small loft that he just tries and dominates and takes over every little box. So I'm not sure if that hen is laying an egg, but she has laid an egg already, so I don't know if she's getting ready to lay her next one, but that's not bad. We're starting to get our little production facility going on here, so we're starting to get all these little boxes full with eggs as well. So little Storm, what I'm thinking about doing is maybe pairing her up with Apache, because he's starting to get ready. Where is he? Here he is. Here he is. So I'm thinking about pairing these two up. He is starting to get ready. He's starting to show interest. And the two birds that come back from the race yesterday, this little cock here and his sister, which is this one, Little Storm is their mother, so she does breed reasonably consistent, strong birds. So that's why I'm thinking that maybe she will be a good pair with Apache. So we'll definitely consider that, and hopefully he might pair up with her because they're both really nice birds. I was hoping to use one of the line-bred Storm babies, but they're just taking a while to get ready. So I think that if we give him, because he's so young, give him a more mature hen, it might be a better option. So that's sort of something I'm exploring today, but I won't pair up probably till later in the week because I need to separate her from the other cock. Might take a bit more in the week, but we'll just, that's what I'm thinking at the moment. And we'll go over into this section. There's not too much happening here at the moment. All we did is really wean out that baby from the top. We're still waiting on a few more eggs. I have put nest bowls in here as well. Still waiting for this hen to lay. She can't be too far away, but these babies are getting pretty close to weaning. This barless is on her egg. What I am actually thinking about doing is taking the Veenstra cross hen, the eggs that she laid, because they are the same, and maybe putting them in under here. Because I don't really want to breed from these guys just yet. I may look at breeding from shock a little bit later, but the hens that I want to pair him up with are just not ready yet, so I might get him to continue fostering. He's done a pretty good job of this one, but hopefully this round we don't lose an egg because we've sorted out that issue with the fighting hens. I've removed the really rowdy hen, and also removed that cock because he was just an absolute pain. I've been pulling my hair out with that one. And these guys here, not too far off, being weaned as well. They're starting to feather up under the wing. I put another nest bowl in here because she is looking at laying again. And if I don't put him back with one of his daughters, I might just let these guys keep breeding because they are breeding some really nice looking babies. I tell you, the one we just looked at over in the other section with weaning is nice. And then look at these things, they're going to be little speed demons, I think. So I may keep them together just for another round, but I have put that nest bowl in there just for that reason, because I want to breed some more speed birds. And I do have that mealy hen that come back, which is his daughter. I may put that with the big blue bar Vanderbilk, because I think that might be a good test of his line of Vanderbilk into that gold dust line. So maybe something I'm going to look at. And what's going on up here? You're sitting really funny. Are you waiting for your turn to sit on the egg? Of course you are. Tell him get off. Let's just have a little look. I haven't actually checked on these today. These are pretty close to hatching, but we're not getting any little chipping yet, so it's not that exciting yet. So we'll just wait and see how they go, but I'm really keen to see how these ones turn out. This is the box I'm probably thinking about setting up the big blue bar Vanderbilt cockpit. I've put him in there for now because he is just too dominating to have in a communal breeding section. So now the yellow hen is gone, I might put him in here and just set up a section to section him away from the hen. I might get in there and give it a clean out, probably do it on the weekend. I'll just separate him for a week and well, until the weekend, and then maybe put him in here so we can, I do want to try and cross those lines and just give them a last chance to see how they go. I did have the yellow hen in here by herself for some time, so the yellow hen is actually gone. The yellow hen, one of you subscribers, one of you guys that watch these videos contacted me and said, look, I've got a yellow cock, which yellow cocks are really hard to get, and basically what's happened is he has taken that hen, he's taken 2 rings, and what we're going to do is he's going to breed some yellows, and we're going to bring them back, but we're going to be able to fly those ones. So the yellow will be back, but just not that hen. We'll get some babies from her. Can you guys please move out of the way? And we'll have a quick look in here. You'll see the big Vanderbilt cockbird. There he is there. He's in the naughty corner because he is just too aggressive, even towards the hens. And I think those two have paired up as well, which is not ideal, but they're just sort of, this is my sectional box where I'm kind of just putting people at the moment. So he may get to pair up to her. That might be a good pair. She's a reasonably decent hen, so I might let them just raise some young. But I'm just not sure I may look at doing some modifications to this just yet. I might look at raising the height and making it a little bit bigger and putting a few more boxes in here. So we'll just see, because we have got the new rings today, so we do need to start breeding some numbers. And I'm thinking if I can modify this, we can bring a lot of our stock birds over into this and then free up 2 more sections for more race birds. Because you look at this, my rings have arrived finally. Only about 4 weeks late, but you know, we only had to put old rings on a very small amount of birds. So I've got 200 rings here, which is it's going to be good. I didn't really think we needed that many rings, but we've got them anyway. But I do want to try and breed a lot more birds this year. That's why I might look at modifying that enough to fit the birds. Oh, these little raptors, I tell you, enough to fit the birds I can't let out in there, and maybe even look at moving those 12 boxes into here, into this section, and really tricking this out a bit, and with a little aviary and stuff. So we'll just wait and see, because that one, then that will free up 2 extra sections. So that will give us potentially, well, 120 perches if we're just looking at the back perches. So we'll see how we go. We definitely have the capacity to breed that much, because we are starting pretty early. So put some comments down below, let me know what you think. I don't really want a lot of birds, but I feel like if we can get, you know, 25 to 20 in each section and really start, you know, start early and hopefully get the good start on the birds this year, we might find a little bit better chance. So I will catch you guys in the next section, because I'm getting attacked by chickens. So I will see you in the next video.